and then I have 90 days to actually get permanent residence. Otherwise, I have to leave, right? The third option is possibly cheaper, but also riskier. I cannot go to the US, and I can renew my passport in another country that is outside of Schengen that I can get another tourist visa at. And that would be, because the entire continent of Europe is basically Schengen, either going to a Balkan country like Serbia, Russia, or Israel. I can fly to Israel and renew my passport in Israel and then fly back to Schengen and possibly save money while doing so. So I'm very contentiously debating inside getting into this game right after his streams and then right before his streams and then not during the streams. So either this person is someone who's extremely dedicated to putting on this facade to the point where they're spending tens of thousands of dollars, or they're DSP, which is the more likely explanation. They went into the Discord group, and this kind of explains a mystery that the DSP people have been having for some time, where he refuses to make an official Discord, and he refuses to participate in third-party Discord ran by actual fans of his. But on some of his streams, people had noticed that the Discord icon was on his desktop, and people were asking, why do you have Discord if you refuse to use Discord? And the answer is that his clan, Uselessness, on the WWE Champions mobile game, has a Discord server, and he is considered like the biggest spender in the game, and because he is such a heavy spender, and because he makes high places on the high score tables, all the people in his clan benefit as a result. And they were very eager to ban anyone asking about DSP. They were quick to deny that that's DSP. They were quick to deny that he was a member of their group, because they really, really did not want to chase this guy off, who they were all kind of benefiting from the presence of. And I think this is his gamer tag or whatever. He has all these different things. So either DSP coincidentally had Discord after denying using Discord, after saying that he couldn't figure out the app and he didn't want to use it, while at the same time someone was impersonating him on multiple platforms and spending tons and tons of money while doing it, or the person who is now going bankrupt is like a mentally ill addict of mobile games and spent tens of thousands of dollars that were allegedly going towards taxes and bills on a cheap, shitty gacha game ran by WWE. And in case you're curious, DSP is a huge fan of WWE. He wanted to do a stylized project to the theme of like a wrestling type thing. He's streamed in excess a lot of WWE franchise video games. He is a fan of the wrestling entertainment industry. So totally 100% him. It's just crazy that he would do this. And the really sad thing is, I don't know how you'd want to describe it. I would use sad, but he just got married, I think. I think he just married that woman, Kat. And immediately after they get married, he files for bankruptcy, or plans to file for bankruptcy. And hopefully he's going to be able to file as an individual and take the hit without her being affected. But if she was not cautious and they bound their finances together, she is going to take a huge hit in her own credit for up to 10 years because she will be a part of the bankruptcy. That would be unbelievably unfortunate because they literally just got married, and then he thinks, oh, I have to file for bankruptcy. So if she does take a hit, he is just like the most inconsiderate asshole who has ever lived. Just preposterously inconsiderate. So hopefully, I'm on Team Cat. I'm really hoping that she doesn't get blindsided by a bankruptcy. I saw this tweet and it made me laugh from Gav, who has an LGBT flag emoji and then the EU emoji and then a rose emoji in his name, called Socialist Don. He says, "My dear friends, for a number of reasons, especially Brexit, I have decided to end my life. I have taken the final overdose. I wanted to thank you. You have given me the love and friendship I never had before found on Earth. I love you all, and I'm sorry to part from you. Hearts emojis. Then in the replies from the Greater Manchester Police, officers have located this individual. Thank you for making us aware. And then in another reply, they say that they have him and he's okay. So here this man is in a post-Brexit United Kingdom. He desires death and he overdoses on medication. As he lays on his sofa, as the warm embrace of the abyss wraps around him, he hears a knock at the door. And from outside, they call, "Mate, do you got a license for that suicide?" Video of Boogie biting his animal for no reason.
You know, my favorite thing about Sammy is he's delicious. Watch this, guys. You ready? Watch it, right? Did I hurt you? I'm sorry. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Oh, I scared you. I'm sorry, man. Did I scare you? Good boy. I must have scared you, huh? I must have.
I'm sure you scared him. Just as a friendly reminder, my first thought when I saw this was, Boogie has false teeth. Like his entire teeth, all of them are replaced. Like the entire gum system is reconstructed with faux teeth. So he can't really feel his teeth too well. He might be able to feel temperature numbly, but he doesn't have that kind of sensitivity that you and I have when we bite into stuff. So he really can't feel how hard he's biting. And he can't feel, texture to food just from his teeth. So really, you really shouldn't be biting living animals trying to be sexy about it or whatever. I mean, he's not trying to, I'm not saying he's trying to be sexy with the dog by giving it like an affectionate nibble, but he's trying to be playful, right? And I don't think that works when you can't feel things inside your mouth. So the dog kind of flinched. Let me get to that point. It's right here.
Hurt you? I'm sorry.
Like the dog flinches and shakes a little bit because that probably hurt it.
Did I hurt you?
And I don't think it's animal cruelty. Like I know a lot of people when they see stuff like this, they get really, really kind of irrationally angry and start calling like animal welfare and stuff. Clearly, it was just an accident. I don't think that the dog will be taken away. Please don't bother Humane Services by reporting this as animal abuse. I'm pretty sure he's not like a habitual dog chomper. I've been busy this week and not much has happened, so I'm going to kill some time by talking to EZPZ. EZPZ, if I come to Tel Aviv,
yeah,
would you want to meet up? You want to go out for some laksa?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Stay the fuck away from me. Listen, Goyim are not allowed. If you have a foreskin, you cannot enter.
I don't have a foreskin. I'm coming.
Ah, shit.
I'm not
God
going.
Damn it.
I'm not going. You can't stop me. They can do PP checks at the airport, and they can't stop me. I'm American, motherfucker.
Foiled again.
So,
okay. So let me tell you what's going on with the site.
Okay.
So you remember Seabean or whatever his name was. So he stole the site from Zyger because Zyger was stealing the money to buy drugs, to buy heroin.
Yes.
And he assured us that he's a very good, very tech-savvy admin. He knows what he's doing. Well, It appears that since he took over the site, he had not bothered to make a single backup, and then the site crashed. And then he didn't do anything, and the site was taken over by a new guy who we did not want to take over because he's completely insane. But he was willing to do it. He had his own like hosting service. Weird guy who was in the past accused of stolen valor. Assured us he never committed stolen valor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me until you got to the stolen valor thing. No, continue. Okay, stolen valor.
Stolen valor. He assured us that he never pretended to be a soldier, that threatened to sue anyone who mentions it. Very interesting guy. So after a while of running the site, suddenly he stops logging in for like 3 weeks. And so of course one of our admins thinks, I wonder where he is. I better check the local jailhouses. And of course that's exactly where he is. So up until like an hour ago, we didn't know because the indictment was sealed, but now we know what it's for. Apparently, he got fired from a tech company he was working with, so he hacked into that company, crashed their servers to trick them into hiring him again.
Did it work?
Well, they did hire him, but then they realized that he was the one who originally hacked their fucking servers and knocked it down. So now he's in fucking jail. He's the only one with control of the server, and that's it. Someone needs to go there and get the password for him, or recreate the site or something, because he's in fucking prison. I mean, well, we're still waiting for trial, but it's been
Nobody has any backups of the site, like a recent
yeah,
backup?
there are a few backups. They're a little, well, they're not so old. They're like from late 2017. So someone needs to recreate the site, I guess, but no one wants to because it's a pain in the ass. You said you might want it. I told them, listen, you guys, do you want Null to do? And they're like, no, we don't like Null because he's gay. So there's a disagreement between the admins of if you are or are not gay enough to let you make a backup of the site. Some of them like you, some of them think you're a big loser who will be very annoying, and it's better just let the site die.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with maintaining the site. I want nothing to do with the day-to-day operations of the site.
I know, but they don't believe me. They think you're so gay that you'll just destroy the site by osmosis.
I don't have. Well, that's probably true. I tend to be like a plague upon every house that I touch.
You're just so unfun that they don't want. They don't like you. You're just no fun. Null.
What's funny is I registered preemptively just in case. I registered Encyclopedia Dramatica.is with FlokiNet. And I put in the information for like the LLC in my virtual office, and I said don't make it private because I want it to be public who is, so that if something happens, people will just email me as opposed to bothering the registrar or something.
Yeah.
And they sent me an email preemptively because I guess one of the guys knows what Encyclopedia Dramatica is, and like you realize that you didn't do WhoIsGuard, right? You realize that this is going to be public on the WhoIs database, right? You realize that people are going to be able to look this information up and see who owns this domain, right? I'm like, yeah. I know. It's okay. It's intentional. I appreciate your proactive concern for my well-being, but that's very nice.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so now we have one admin that lost the site because he was in jail for being in a hacking group. Then another admin went to jail for heroin. Now the third admin is in jail for I guess some sort of fraud.
Yeah.
The site is running perfectly. This is like usual. This is normal operations.
Well, that's because normal people don't want to touch it. You can't.
Yeah.
It's either like a grift to get like heroin needle money, or it's like a grift to, or you're like just like a psychopath, I guess. I don't know. And I see the site as being historically important at this point. You can't just let it.
I'd like there to be a backup or something. Like a bunch of people are saying, maybe I'll make a backup, maybe I'll make a backup. I don't really have much faith in any of them. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do technology stuff. But considering the people who are contacting me to ask me what's going on and saying they might do it, I'm like, you're gonna cause like something a lot worse. This is gonna be some sort of disaster. I remember one time they gave control over to the site. Like it went down, and one guy who's a legit neo-Nazi recreated it, and he accidentally exposed the entire mailing list, all of the emails of everyone on the site publicly. Just ingenious. Then
which admin is that?
He was only an admin for a short while. His name was VX. Then that's not the end of the story. Then he got locked out of the server by the actual admins. Then he tried to hack the site to take control over back from the admin. This was Seabean. And then when he got banned for this, he threatened to commit suicide. So this is normal admin stuff on ED. Did I tell you about the dead guy's mom? The dead mom of the guy. Did I tell you that story ever?
The dead mom of
here's
the ex guy?
No. This is a story that happened a few months ago. I don't know if I told you this or not. One guy's mom was dying of a heroin overdose. So instead of calling an ambulance, he put a party hat on her, took a picture, and posted it on the forum.
That's awesome.
Yeah, unfortunately, none of the other admins besides me thought it was awesome and deleted it before I could get a copy. Just bitch shit. Just complete bitch shit. The woman was partying. She was clearly partying. She had her heroin. She was having fun. Why'd you gotta ruin her party?
Whose first instinct would it be to delete that? They have to be like afraid of the police or something at that point.
No, the guy, the kid who posted it was like 17. They were worried he's a minor, so it might get us in trouble or something.
Well, if he's a minor, it's his fault for lying by visiting the site. Because the
Yeah.
Footer says don't visit the site if you're under 18.
Yeah, we don't. There's actually no warning. I don't think we've ever put up a warning of don't visit the site.
I'll put up a warning for everyone so they know.
Yeah, that's for the best. We usually, most people who get banned from the site are banned because we find out that they're 16 and then they post a picture of their dick. So that's the main reason for getting banned from the site. Even though Like I Care did post a picture of his dick when he was 16 and we let him stay. So the rules aren't very very clear on that. We deleted the picture, but we left him.
Yeah, you gotta have a hard rule that says you can't say that you're under 18.
Yeah, we probably should have. So anyway, our admin is in jail. He's the only one with the password or whatever it is you need to get the server running. And someone's gonna have to go there and trade the password for like a shiv or put money in this commissary if we want the password back.
Yeah, I'll just send him a letter, and if he wants like $100 for Twinkies or something, I'll send him a what's it called? Western Union transfer.
We'll sneak in like a little file so he can break out.
No, I'm just gonna give him Twinkie money. That's all he needs. It's 2 years. Don't try to break out. They'll put you in for 14. Just get your Twinkies.
Right. Just send him some cup ramen. That's currency right now in jails. You know that.
Cup of ramen?
Yeah, they don't have money in jail and they don't have hardly any cigarettes, so they've started trading for ramen. Ramen is like money. Packets of like 10-cent ramen.
Yeah, you can't have cash in prison, but you can buy from the commissary with cash. So they just use food.
So they buy ramen, they use it as money in jail. That's a real thing that's going on now. I think beef is like $2 and chicken is $1.
That's pretty fair. Yeah.
So if anybody wants to donate money to me, I'm opening up. It's not a Patreon. It's going to be a mailbox, and you can just send me packets of ramen. If you want more videos.
I'll bring over some ramen to Tel Aviv when I renew my visa. We'll meet up, and I'll give you some ramen. It'll be great. We can take pictures.
No problem. Gonna share a romantic cup of ramen together. Put 2 straws in it.
All right. Well, thank you for talking about Encyclopedia Dramatica's history.
Thank you for having me.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Okay. Oh, there is one thing because someone keeps mentioning Catboys in the chat. Is after I looked into the Fuentes thing last week, and I basically said it looks like a gay op, and I don't see what the fuss is about. Like, I understand the bad optics, but I don't see the doom and gloom that I guess a lot of people are trying to put out. And then as soon as I said that, I got a bunch of people like all at once saying something like, "Oh, so the pedophiles are sticking up for each other. So if Fuentes is is friends with someone who's a pedophile, a known pedophile, then it's okay somehow." And it's like, when you immediately resort to that kind of stuff, I kind of feel that it definitely is some kind of gay op where you just immediately start calling everyone who disagrees with you a pedophile, and it's like it does absolutely nothing to make me think that Fuentes has done something wrong. No girls ever. He said no e-girls ever. Cries out in pain as he strikes you. Hetero up. Oh, it's no. Nick Fuentes is like friends with that Catboy Cammy, and people are saying that he's a pedophile because he looks at Lolicon or something. I don't know the whole background to that, but I don't think it makes Nick Fuentes a pedophile. That's ridiculous. But a lot of people are going after him and saying that, and I kind of feel that it is like some coordinated thing to make him look bad because they don't like him. So I'm shelving my concern for all of that until something happens that makes me think it has more credibility than what it is.